Previous we have discussed all about the basic concepts related to traction systems. Okay, speed time curves, what exactly speed time curves, definitions of speed time curves and other things. So in this session we'll derive some of the expressions for the trapezoidal speed time curves. We have two types based on the shape of the speed time curves. We have a trapezoidal speed time curve and the quadrilateral speed time curve. So in this session we'll derive the expressions for the trapezoidal speed time curve as well as for the quadrilateral speed time curve. Okay, so here this is a trapezoidal. So based on the shape of the speed time curve, it is called as a trapezoidal. It's in the trapezoidal form, so it's called as a trapezoidal speed time curve. So this is a speed and the time here. Okay, so here A to B, so you are for simplification, so you are drawn it like this. So it is called as T1, T2 and T3 here. So T1 is the total time, is A to B is total time T. So here T1, T2, T3. Okay, so this is the graphical representation of trapezoidal speed time curve. So in this type of speed time curve, what happens is used for the main line services. So as I said, main line service, city service, suburban service. So this type of trapezoidal speed time curve is used for the main line services. Okay, so here let us consider some of the distance. So where D is the distance between the two stops in kilometers, so distance from A to B, two stops in kilometers, and T is the actual time of run between the two stops. So T is nothing but this one, actual time of run between the two stops, and alpha is the acceleration in kilometers per hour per second, and beta is the braking retardation in kilometers per hour seconds. Okay, and Vm is the crest speed or a maximum speed. You can see here Vm. So Vm is a crest speed or the maximum speed. Okay, in kilometers per hour, and Va is the average speed in kilometers per hour. So Va is the average speed in kilometers per hour, that is distance divided by time. So Va is equal to distance divided, Va average speed is the distance divided by time. So distance D divided by time T divided by 3600, so that is 3000, you just 3600 goes here, so 3600 D divided by T, where T is equal to 3600 D divided by Va. So this is this is from the figure. So then from the figure, T1 is the time required for the acceleration. You can see here T1 is the time required for the acceleration, T2 is the time for free running, T3 is the time of braking here. So see here, so T1 is the time required for the acceleration in seconds, that is equal to Vm by alpha. You can take it as Vm by alpha. So T2 is equal to T minus, so T is the total and T2 is equal to total T minus T1 plus T3. So Tt is equal to T minus T1 plus T3, and T3 is the time of retardation or time of braking, which is in terms of seconds, that is also Vm divided by beta. Okay, so alpha is the acceleration and beta is the retardation here. So the area of this trapezium is a distance between the two stations. So to calculate the area of the trapezoidum, so if you want to calculate the distance between this station to this station, then you have to find out the area of this trapezium. So area of this trapezium, for the simplifications, we divided as, so it's a triangle and it's a square. Okay, so you have to find out the area of this triangle plus area of this triangle plus area of this triangle will gives you the distance between the two stops here. So area of the triangle OAE, then ABCD area ABEF, so then this area BFC. So if you add this area of this and area of this, you will get the area of the trapezium here. So see here, so the area of the trapezium is the distance between the two stations. So area of this D is equal to, or area of the trapezium is equal to, or D is equal to, so first is area of the triangle half into length into breadth here. So half is this T into Vm by 2. So half into T1, 3600 is to convert in terms of the hour. So half, so L into B. So it is T1 divided by 3600 into height is Vm here. So plus T2 is T2 divided by 3600 into Vm, that is that area of that square. So once again the triangle, the last triangle, it is half into T3 divided by 3600 into Vm. So now take down Vm common here. So Vm outside divided by 3600 also you can take outside. So half will be remaining, T1 will be remaining, T2 will be remaining, T3 will be remaining. So now once again, so you just next step simplification. So you keep the Vm by 3600 as it is, take half as a common. So here T1 plus T3, so will be left out, plus What is T2? So from the figure it is T minus T1 plus T3. Just substitute here, you will get this one. Next, once again one step simplification, you keep Vm by 3600 as it is. So T1 plus T3 as a, now you take T1 plus T3 as a common terminal, so you will get 1 by 2 minus 1 plus T. Okay, next is D. So D is equal to Vm by 3600, so that's into bracket of, next step simplification, so it is 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus 1 by 2 plus T. So next step, once again next step simplification, so T minus 1 by 2 T1 plus T through, next step. So once again go and simplify it. So Vm by 3600 as it is, T L by as it is, my 1 by 2, T1 and T2 is, so Vm by alpha from the assumptions here, T1 and T2 is, so Vm by alpha, Vm by beta, substitute that values here. Here you will get, what is that, where it is, so it is Vm by alpha, Vm by beta. Okay, now you just take 3600 here in this side, so it is 3600 goes like this. So 3600D is equal to, you just multiply Vm inside the bracket, so Vm into T minus 1 by 2, so Vm you take it outside, so 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta, Vm into Vm, so Vm square. So call it as equation number 1. So by rearranging this equation number 1 we get, okay, so half this part, this term in, sorry, so this term, so half into 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta Vm square minus TVm plus 3600D is equal to 0. So by putting 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is equal to x, you just consider 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is equal to x. So now we have, so half x Vm square, this is x terminal, this is a x now, half x Vm square minus TVm as it is 3600D is equal to 0. So or else you can say, or you can rewrite this equation as, or you can rewrite it as x Vm square, 2 will be multiplied here, so x into Vm square minus 2 TVm plus 3600 into 2 is 7200 into D, call it as equation number 2. Now this equation is in the form of ax plus bx plus c, ax square plus bx plus c. So the solution to this ax square plus bx square c is minus b plus r minus, so minus b plus r minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is the solution for the ax square plus bx plus c equation. So here minus b is minus 2t, minus into minus plus, plus 2t plus r minus square root of b square, where is b, b is minus 2 square is 4t square, b square minus 4ac, 4 is 4x, a is x, c is 2700d divided by 2 into a is x. Once again substitute it. So go and simplify this equation for Vm is equal to t divided by, so you just go and simplify this equation, you will get this Vm is equal to t divided by x plus or minus square root of t divided by x whole square minus 7200d divided by x. Okay, so that's about this one. Then the positive sign will not be used in practice, as it will give the much higher values. So Vm is equal to t divided by the same, so the same is rewritten here, so t divided by x minus of square root of t by x square minus 7200 d divided by x. Put now the x value, x is 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is equal to alpha plus beta divided by alpha beta. So now substitute this x value in the above equation. So it is Vm is equal to, x is nothing but here alpha plus beta divided by alpha beta, so it is alpha beta divided by alpha plus beta into t. So here also same, square into t square. Substitute all the x values here and rewrite the equation, this equation, substitute all the x values and rewrite, you will get the Vm as this one. So equation number 3 will gives you the free running or a maximum speed of a train. So to calculate the Vm is nothing but the crest speed or a maximum speed. So to calculate the maximum speed, so this is the equation. So if you want to calculate the maximum speed in case of a trapezoidal speed time curve, so this is the equation. So equation number 3 will be gives you the free running period or a maximum speed of a train. Next, from equation number 2, just you can see which is equation number 2. This is the equation number 2. So from equation number 2, just a minute. Now, so from the equation number 2, I am written here equation number 2 here, x, just rewriting it. So x into Vm square is equal to 2 tvm minus 7200d then x is equal to just a cross multiplication and other things. So 2 divided by Vm square, Vm get cancelled, so dt 2t divided by Vm minus 7200 divided by Vm square. Okay, x only. So t is once again what? X Vm square, 7200 d divided by Vm square. D is not mentioned here, just mention it d also. D divided by Vm square. Now x is equal to what happens? So you take 2 divided by Vm as a common terminologies. So then it will be 3600 d divided by, what is t? T substitute here. T value you substitute. T from the assumptions in the beginning of the only we have calculated average speed. So T is equal to 3600 divided by VA. Substitute here 2 divided by Vm, 3600 d divided by VA minus 7002 will be as it is. So x substitute here. Then alpha by 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is equal to x is equal to, it is this one 7200 d. That means you just multiply it, 7200 d divided by Vm VA, multiply this term inside the bracket. So 7200 d divided by Vm VA minus 7200 d divided by Vm square will be as it is. Now you take 7200 d divided by Vm square common, so that is Vm divided by Va minus 1. So the above equation which is used to calculate the alpha and beta for the given Va. So this above equation, so if you want to calculate the acceleration and the retardation periods, so this equation is used. So the first this equation is used to calculate the maximum speed of a train, whereas this equation is used to calculate the alpha and beta or acceleration and retardation for the speed time curve. That's a quadrilateral speed time curve. So that's about the derivations on quadrilateral speed time curve. Okay, so in the next video we'll discuss about the another type of speed time curve. Wait a minute, I think you understood, right? So simplified speed time curves we have discussed about the trapezoidal speed time curve. So quadrilateral we discuss in the next video, but so here it's a sum of this area of the triangle plus area of this and area of this. So we'll give you the distance between this. So we have based on that we have some of the assumptions we have made here. So distance and other things we have made some of the assumptions. Then so area of the trapezium is the distance between the two stations. Area of the trapezium is the distance between, or area is equal to, d is equal to, this is the area of the triangle 1, so this is area of the square, and this is the area of the triangle 3. So you just go on simplifying so the equations, so to calculate it, so the d value you will be arriving at this particular equation number 1. So by rearranging this equation you will get this. So now substituting x value, that is alpha by 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is equal to x. Then they were simplified it once again the equation. So go on simplifying it to, and you will be arriving at the equation, that is x into Vm square minus 2tvm plus 7200 d is equal to 0. That is of in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, so the solution to this ax square plus bx plus c is already derived. So that is minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac. So divided by 2a. So based on that solution, so if you are solving it, so you will get the solution as Vm is equal to this one, this equation you will get. Okay, so or you will be arriving at the Vm as simplified further simplification, and after simplifying that, so whatever the assumed x value, so x is you assume 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta, so you just substitute x value in that above equation and rewrite it, you will be getting the maximum speed equation. So maximum speed or the distance between the two stops, Vm is nothing but the maximum speed of the train you will be getting. Next one, once again, the if you go on simplifying the equation number 2 only, so you will be simplifying it, so for the x here, so simplifying it for the x, then x value you have calculated, so you will be arriving at this equation. So now you substitute what exactly x is. X is equal to 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta, which we assumed in the beginning. So x is equal to 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. So you assume, so it is alpha plus beta divided by alpha into beta. So x is equal to this one, alpha plus beta, alpha into beta. Okay, so just substitute that equation, you will be arriving at 7200 d divided by Vm square into bracket of Vm divided by Vm minus 1. Okay, so this is the equation to find out the or to calculate the alpha and beta values for the given this one. Okay, so that's about trapezoidal speed time curve. So in the next session we'll discuss about the quadrilateral speed time curve. Okay, if you got any doubts in this direction, you can feel free to contact me. Okay, thank you.